Hello everyone. We'll start with a course soon. So if you take a look at my screen right now, this is the playlist to the YouTube recording. You can actually go into the link on my screen right now.
Hi, good afternoon, Texing.
Hello Daniel. Hello.
How are you?
Good.
You were sounding a little bit having a minor illness yesterday, sinus or something.
Yeah, having a bit of flu but I'm better now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Stay home for too long.
Yeah, same lah. My butt all hurts the whole day. The Zoom.
Yeah. So need some sun.
Yeah. Texting, just a curious one. You also do a web page design,
That's what the agency do lah. My
Okay,
agency do. Yeah.
maybe after training, I'll contact you offline lah. Just one last question, Texting. Yesterday I spoke about it. So if I want to you saw my webpage. If I want to clear everything, what do I do? Is there a kind of a button I can press and clear the whole webpage and then start again?
Yeah, using the Vudian, right? You were saying yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. That's the
So
host and the
you
domain
can just
name.
remove the whole site lah.
Mhm.
Actually, let's check. Let me see whether you should. Yesterday we mentioned that I need to check to see whether you should or should not.
Yeah, that's right. I thought I want to start fresh lah, because
But sometimes if there's
actually
a
the
bit
Vodafone cost is also going higher and higher. I don't know, every year they seem to be charging me more and more.
yeah, they are.
Hmm.
Let me check because if you already have got some results already, then don't try not.
No worries lah, because I don't need any of the item there, because I all got the hard copy of all those things, so a soft copy of all those.
What I meant is if there's some results there, yeah, try not to do too much changes. If not, because I saw you got a hospitality and tourism law, right?
Oh yeah. I know
PDF,
that one. I just that's the thing. I just want to sometimes upload notes for my students to download, so I could take away all that. So there no issue with that, man.
You know it's ranking, right?
I have not checked, lah. Quite pathetic.
No, it's ranking on the position 6 for hospitality and tourism law PDF.
Because you know why? My students got no choice.
I see.
Every batch I got about 100 students, so they have to access it.
Your domain score, right, is already there's some domain score there. So I honestly don't think you should change your domain.
Okay.
If you build from your current domain itself. Other than that, if you want to change the page, right? If you want to change the whole page content-wise, you can do a change, no problem.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll do that, lah.
No problem. So you can change the whole website, but I don't think you should change your domain.
So I keep with I can continue Wodian lah, and then just maybe use the
No,
WordPress to.
you can transfer out. You can transfer out if you want.
Oh, okay.
So you can transfer your domain, or you can transfer your so-called your server out if you want to.
Okay. So if I, let's say, buy from the what's that, the
SiteGround or Namecheap, right?
Yeah, what's that, the SiteGround or something, then after that I just have to transfer the whole thing over lah.
Correct. So what you can do is, if you want to transfer domain, right, you will get this thing called EPP code from Bodian.
Okay.
Then after you get EPP code from Bodian already. You get the EPP.
Sorry.
Correct. So let's say if you take the EPP code from Bodian already, right, you can come over to this Namecheap, right? Then you go under transfer.
Okay.
Then they will be able to transfer for you, but you need to have the EPP code first, which is the authorization code first.
Oh. How do I get that from Bodian? I need to request from them.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Usually you go under domain, right? They got this transfer out from Bodian. Then just click on the domain, right? Then they will be able to give you the EPP code. So after you go under Namecheap, right, you click on domain transfer, right? And you'll be able to enter your domain. Then they will ask you for the EPP code. You just put it in there. You can just transfer.
Okay. It's what ETP?
EPP. EPP.
England.
I don't know.
Thailand.
Europe, Philippines.
Okay, Europe. Oh, EPP. Okay. Okay. Thanks.
No problem. Okay. Seems everybody is back here. So I just going to go for a quick recap. Okay, so what is going to happen today is we're going to do for a quick recap, right? Then we will subsequently go for for the assessment itself. So the assessment itself, right? I'll go through with you the procedures soon, but just let me go through with you the assessment. How does assessment work? Now the assessment, there are two parts to the assessments. One is a open-ended questions. Okay, it's only 3 questions only. It's very easy. Okay. Other than that, after the open-ended question, you will be able to try out your this.
So many people talking one.
You can then try out your what's that called, your individual projects. Now the individual project, right, will consist of a few parts. One of the part is actually to do a screenshot from your previous landing page that you did. So that is an individual project. So basically, right, you don't really do the page again, but it's more of you will do a screenshot of what you have done the previous time on the landing page itself, or the small room itself. Okay, so basically, if you take a look at my screen, right, what we can do is you can just go back to, so one of the question, right, very simple one. So they just ask you to do a screenshot, right? So you just go over to your page, right? Okay, let me log in first, See. Okay, if you go under your, so one of the question is to do for the individual project, right, is to basically do a screenshot. So if you go under your small rooms, right, then I'll give you some time later, maybe half an hour or an hour, right, you can go and play around with the landing page. Then what you do is you just need to screenshot the whole page. Okay, then that's it. That's about it for one of the individual project. Other than that, they'll ask you to do screenshot for when you do certain things. Like for example, how do you install plugins? How do you install themes? All these, the step by step, they will ask you to do screenshot for it. Okay.
Sorry, Teck-Seng, how to do a screenshot?
Yeah, I'm going to teach you.
Yeah, how to do screenshot.
I know. Don't worry. Let me teach you later. Okay. But I just want to show you first. So there's another another part of the project, right? Will ask you to do a documentation for the work. Okay, so as I explained to you, the documentation you need to include the three things, right? How to log in, how to log in, how to do, how to save. So these three things must be inside within the documentation. So the documentation, right? They will ask you to only prepare a topic only. So don't need to do everything. So do one topic only. So for example, you want to tell me that, okay, they say I want to, in the documentation, I want to teach you how to create a new page. Then you, based on this new page, you create like, okay, first you log in, second you go to pages, then you do a screenshot. Third, you go click on all pages, then you do a screenshot. Fourth, you click on edit with DV, then you do a screenshot. Fifth, you do this, then you do a screenshot. Then finally, to save, click on the purple button, click on the green color, save, then you do a screenshot as well. Okay, so this is how the documentation will work. Okay, now how do you do screenshots? The question. So individual project, I think the written assessment is only 3 questions, open book, open-ended questions. So it's very easy. So just answer it and then you can submit to it. Then secondly is the individual project, right? So individual project, some question will ask you how to install theme, how to install plugin, and how to what kind of plugin you install, things like that. They also tell you, like, for example, then the next question is basically the landing page. So you do a screenshot of landing page, then the documentation, and that's it for the assessment. Okay, so how do you do a screenshot, right? So if you are a I think most of you are Windows users, right? If you are Windows users, you can do a screenshot, right, by using this application called Snipping Tool. So you can just do I can't show you on my screen now because I'm using MacBook. But if you're using Windows, right, what you can do is you can just simply go over to your click on the window key, then you just type in snipping, SNIPPING, right? Then you'll be able to get a snipping tool already. Okay, so here's it. Okay, so for Windows 10, enter, select the key, touch your start key, your start button, your Windows button, and then type snipping, SNIPPING, right, tools, right, in the search box, and then you will select the snipping tool like that. Okay, okay. Then after that, right, once you open up the snipping tool, right, then they will ask you, then this is what you see. Okay, so you can basically just click on the new, right, then you can just select. So you click on the new. Okay, so once you click on the new button, right, the new button, right, then you can just select the area you want, then it will be snipped already. Okay, then after you snip it already, the next one you just need to save. After you capture a snip, click on the save snip button, then you can just capture it. Okay, this is so there are 2 types of screenshot. The first type of screenshot is to basically do screenshot on a certain part of the websites. So for example, I ask you, hey, can you do a screenshot for me to show me what plugin have you installed? So the first plugin I have installed is this. Then I do a screenshot. So for example, right, I say, okay, can you do me a screenshot for the plugin that you installed, the first plugin that you installed? Okay, so how do I see what plugin I install? I go under plugin, install plugin, right? Plugin, install plugin. Then I do a screenshot. So how do I do a screenshot? Same thing, I open up the snipping tool and then I do a screenshot. So for example, I want to say, okay, Texing teach me that the first plugin I will install is the contact us button. So I just snip this area. Okay, I just snip this area and then I will use this area. I just snip this area, right? Then this area I just save it and then I put it in my document. Then the client, the question will ask you, what is this for? Then you just say, okay, this is to display contact button with menu on every page. Okay, pretty simple. So they will ask you a few questions, you go and check it out. Then they will ask you what is the theme you install and things like that. So same thing, for example, they ask you, hey, what is the theme? You just go under appearance, then go under appearance theme, and then you go under the just capture the theme. So for example, okay, I install both the Barebone and DV. So I install Barebone and DV. Okay.
Do we have to, sorry, do we have to save it in our folder first? No need.
Yeah, correct. For Windows, you need to save first.
Save in our folder first.
Correct. Okay. So for Windows, right, you need to save first. Sorry. Yeah. So for Windows, you need to save first. So again, you go to select your start button, type in your snipping tool. When you open up, you just click on the new button. Click on the new button. then you'll be able to snip the area you want. So once you snip ready, you just need to capture, save the snip button, and in the snip box, type in your location and then save it. That's it. Then you just move to the document. That's it. Okay. Okay. So this is for Windows. Okay. Slightly more steps. For Apple, right? For Apple, it's actually very easy. So for Apple, right, you hold your Command key, Shift key +4. Command Shift +4. Okay. For Apple, right, it's very much easier lah. So Command Shift +4, right, it will then turn into a okay. There's no instruction here lah, but I just maybe can give it a try. If you hold your Command Shift +4, let me just open up my visual so you can see. Yeah. Okay. For Mac for Apple, for Mac, right, I want to do a step short, right, for this portion, right, I just hold Command Shift +4, then I'll be able to open up already.
Think where does the question come from? They will send it by email to us or what?
Later I will show you how to I'll give you a link, then based on the link you will click on the link and attend and fill out the form. Once you get the form, they will send you the document. Okay. Is it okay to use other screenshot app? Of course, no problem, Xiaoyun. If I have problem doing the screenshot, what will happen? If I have problem doing the screenshot, what will happen? What do you mean? Sorry, Melinda, what do you mean? If I have problem doing the screenshot, what will happen? I mean, can submit later. Of course. If you have problem doing screenshot, right, you can share screen with me. I'll teach you how to do when you share screen with me. Is it all right, Melinda? Okay. Okay, so everyone, so this is the first step to do lah. Okay, to do a snipping. So the next thing that you want to do, right, is to, earlier we mentioned that you need to capture the full screen of the full thing of the small room page, right? So earlier my step is only to teach you how to capture a certain part, but what I want to, for the landing page itself, what I want you to do is to do the full page screenshot. So how you do the full page screenshot, right? All of you, can you just go under your Google Chrome, right, and help me search for this thing called full screen capture? Full screen capture Chrome. Full screen capture Chrome. Go and go under your Google visual. Go under your Google and then key full screen capture Chrome. Okay. So once you go under your full screen capture Chrome, right, what you need to do is to search for this thing that says full screen capture Google Chrome. You see, click on it. Okay. So once you click on it, right, they will then tell you, once you click on it, right, then you have a blue button on the right hand side, right, that says add to Chrome. You see. Okay, for me, I'm doing I have a remove for Chrome, but for you, you should see add to Chrome. Then you just add to Chrome. Click on add to Chrome. Click on add to Chrome.
Teck Seng, after we click on add to Chrome,
Okay.
it comes out add extension or cancel.
Yeah. Click on add extension.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then it come to welcome to full page screen
Yes.
capture.
Can.
Correct.
Okay, can already. Hold on for a while. For those who see the welcome message, hold on for a while. Okay, those who see the welcome message, can you give me a thumbs up so that I know that you can see the welcome message? Okay, thank you, Dayan. Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Ricky.
Teck Seng, because I missed one of the lesson. So if they ask me question of that lesson, then how? If I don't know how to answer, then how?
You by right you should go to YouTube and take a look at the video lah. But then again, if you don't know, you just let me know. I'll explain to you a bit first.
Okay. Now, when is our deadline to pass up this thing?
Today, lor.
Huh? Today?
Yeah.
You mean you finish the course, you must pass up by this day?
Correct. Correct.
Huh?
Okay. Don't worry lah. Don't worry lah. You shouldn't.
Well, then xiong leh, because there's one of the thing I messed up on my small room leh. I don't even, because Monday to Friday I need to work.
Later we got some time. You will take a look at the small room. Then from there we will you can go and play around lah. Then you got anything we can I can take a look at your screen and I'll do it for you also. Okay.
So next thing, sorry, how will I know that what I missed out on that particular day on the Friday? What is it added inside the small room?
Friday we didn't add anything. Friday we were doing the pre-mail layouts.
So we didn't add anything inside the thing.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so everyone, since you already once you already install, right, go to your small room page, right? Then on the right hand side you can see there's a camera icon. Okay, can you click on the camera icon?
Sorry,
then once you click on the
I missed it. So welcome to full page. Then what next?
Then you go to your small room page.
I don't need to do anything for the welcome to full page.
You dig the small room, is it?
Yeah. Go to your small room page, right? Then under your small room page, you can see there's a camera. Currently on your small room page, you can see there's a camera on top of your Chrome bar, right? Just beside your address bar.
Camera. Yes.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, click on the camera. So then this Pac-Man will come out and eat your page. Okay, then you will see the full screen capture. Can you see? Okay, then what you need to do, right, on the top right hand corner, top right hand corner, there's this download image PNG, the third one. From the right, 1, 2, 3, the third one, there's a download image PNG. Then you can just download it. You can just download the image, right? The PNG, right? Then you will download a whole full page already. If you manage to get it, just give me a thumbs up.
Sorry, sorry, Teck Seng. I missed a lot of part because I have to go into my small room page, right?
Go ahead. Then.
Where can I find my? I have to go into my screen, and then which part? Then I can go into the small room page. Sorry, I'm not very good in the computer.
You go to the small room. You go to your screen, right? Then you can see the menu item, right? Then you can see small room. You take a look at my screen.
No. I go into my here. I go to my All Star, right? The front page, right? The All Star, correct? Right? Then you go into, is it the project?
Project. Can you see the
you
menu?
go to your home. Is it, you go to your home, is it the dashboard home, is it?
You should be outside the landing page, right?
Outside the landing page.
You should be at the landing page.
I should be outside the landing page. Oh, sorry. I went to the okay.
No problem. Okay, can you click on there's this menu, right? Under menu, there's a service.
Yeah. I go to the small room already. Yeah.
So on the right hand side, now you are in the small room already, right? Then
because the last time my this tablet weekly and then tablet T was not bold out, is it? So you told me say later on I go and try it, but then I tried to look at the page. I couldn't find this how to bold this thing. So you say later on when we finish the course, then ask you.
Tablet as in what? Sorry, one more time.
The tablet down there got weekly and then got tablet T. We are supposed to bold the T. both the tablets title. Weekly, the first one is weekly. We are supposed to hold this thing. Yeah, this table. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Later I give you some time to play with your landing page. Then you can talk to me. Then I will come and figure out for you. But right now, right, can you try to do a screenshot first? On the top right hand side, there's a camera button. Do you see?
Yes.
Camera button, right? Click on the camera button. It will capture the full page.
So save, okay.
Yeah, correct. Okay, everyone okay, right? So
Saying, sorry, after we click on the camera, then what will happen? I'll see this page, that's it, right? I don't see the save button.
Can you see the same as my page, is it?
The same page, but I don't have the below one. What is
So
that?
on the right hand side, can you see top right hand corner? Can you see a download image here?
Top right hand corner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Correct. So I just
Nope,
like
I cannot.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Can, no problem.
I can't. I'll do again.
Yeah, Teck Seng, sorry, I found out that my small room page have the gray t-shirt, then some of the funny thing over there that we did yesterday. Do you want me to remove it or just?
No need. So for the landing page, right? Actually, I don't really need to look at the content inside the landing page. What I want to see is you created the landing page.
Okay. Because I think I use that for experiment.
No problem. As long as you manage to create the landing page, can already.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem.
Fixing mine is still in progress. It took a long time.
Like refresh your page and try again.
For the third time already.
For the third time, can you do for the third time already? Then what you can do is use another extension. You remove this extension, right? Then you do the same thing. You do for full screen capture Chrome, right? Then instead of the first one, you just select maybe the second one, because they got a lot of full screen capture extensions.
Okay, that means redo. Oh, let me see. I'll allow first. Okay. Then what will we see after that?
What will you see? Let me just refresh. So you can use other, like for example, another one is one click full screen capture, right? Full screen screenshot,
okay.
right? This one also can, either way. Then you can do the same thing, add extension to Chrome, then add to Chrome. It's the same thing. So you add to Chrome already, then another camera come out, then you can use the camera the same way.
Okay, now I see the. Okay, now it's the same as yours. Thanks.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Okay, so the rest all okay on screenshot, right? Give me a thumbs up, Ken. If you can see the screenshot. Thank you. Okay, Julie, Linda, Xiaoyun, Ricky, Daniel, Kelvin, thank you. Nicholas, are you okay? Zhenxiang, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Selena, okay? Yeah, Selena, okay? I cannot hear you, Selena. You mute yourself.
Hello, Teck Seng, sorry. Yes. You are supposed to come to one click. Just now that one, right?
No. This one is for Daniel because Daniel just now. So it's up to you. You can use this or use the other one. No problem. It's the same. Doesn't matter. As long as you can give the full screenshot, it will be good enough. Okay. So I'll move on to the course again. So this is what you can do later on the individual project. So basically, to answer all these questions, you will need to do all these screenshots. Okay. Right. So one more thing that I want to go through with you is one more thing I will be before I go on to the class, right, for today, right, I just want to do a quick recap of what we have done for the past few days. So everything is quite a long day, quite a long course. If you total out, it's around three full day of course. So I just want to quickly summarize everything. You just need to.
Sorry. Later then we do the assessment. We use the Snipper tools, is it?
Snipper, yeah. If they ask you for extension, if they ask you for screenshot, you can just do the Snipper tool.
Not using this one, not using the camera, not this camera.
This camera is for the whole landing page.
Okay. Okay. So it's only one time use only now. It's only for one time use for the small room. That's all.
Yeah, correct.
Correct.
Ting Yan, I understand that you missed the class yesterday, right? So you didn't miss too much because yesterday was more of e-commerce and maintenance. E-commerce and Yoast SEO. So if you want, you can just take a video, look on the video. So
okay, I'll do that.
As for the assessment wise, I don't think we have anything about it.
But there's info on the slides, the class slides. Is there information on the class slides?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
I'll
try to attempt it. All right.
No problem.
Ken, thanks.
Okay. So before I go, so allow me to do a recap. Just listen to me and take note of what I say. Okay, very fast. So I just put everything, shorten everything so that you all can understand most of the things. So first thing first, we need to know is the three essentials. Okay, so what is the three essentials? Domain name, web host, web application framework. Okay, domain name is your address, web host is your server. Web host is your house, and your web application framework is basically whatever in the house. Okay, in this case will be your CMS, content management system. So how are they connected? They're connected when the browser click on the domain. The domain will then call the server. The server will then call the CMS. The CMS will then display onto your website. So this is how they connected. So what is CMS? Content management system. Two type: open source, closed source. Okay. So again, WordPress.org and WordPress.com. Let me just tell you all this again. You do not need to, when you want to start with your project, you do not need to go to WordPress.com to register for a website. Okay, that's not the way to do it. Okay, the way to do it is to buy your domain, buy your hosts, and then install your WordPress. This is how you get started. Okay, that's how you get started. Not go to WordPress.com and register yourself. No, okay, so this is something that I need to let you all know. Okay, so domain name, recommended to go for Namecheap. Then domain, you have .com, .com.sg, and then .sg. Yesterday I got someone asking me some question about .com. Yeah. Okay, so for .com.sg, right? So I think someone asked me a question, right? So .com.sg, is it going to? Do you need a company to register? Okay, so for .com.sg, some of you, I understand you might be doing freelancing and you don't have a company or whatever, right? You just need your SIM pass to register for .com.sg. Okay, .com.sg and .sg domains. Namecheap, sometimes you can register. If you cannot register for Namecheap, then you go to Vodin and register your .com.sg and .sg domains. Okay, so this is the Namecheap. So for hosting wise, usually I recommend a share hosting and a cloud hosting. Okay, usually I will recommend you to buy the domain and the hosting together. If you want to buy it separately, you have to do the pointing yourself. Okay, or you get the support from the domain to do the pointing. Okay, so to install your WordPress, you will go to a cPanel. From the cPanel, you will install your Softaculous. But for this SiteGround, you don't have to do that. So for SiteGround, you just need to go for your dashboard to install it. Okay. So theme wise, something for you all to take note again. So theme, there are two types of theme: one free theme, one premium theme. The advantages of free theme is because it's free. But other than that, the disadvantages of free theme, there are quite a lot. For free theme, usually you do not have support. Okay. For free theme, usually you do not have the best security updates. Okay, so these are the two disadvantages of free themes. But for premium theme, right, the advantages is that you get a better support, a better level of a better level of security. Okay, in terms of update wise, it will come regularly as well for premium themes. Okay, so this is something for you all to take note. Yeah. So other than that, themes comes with page builder. So page builder will usually be like maybe WP Bakery, or some of you in your website you also see Visual Composer. Visual Composer is the same as WP Bakery as well. Okay, they just changed the name. I recommend you to use Divi. Okay, so it's easier for you. And as for your theme wise, you have a child theme and parent theme. So just remember, your parent theme, right, is themes that is for that consists of your core files. As for your child theme, right, is theme that only consists only the additional style and the design style and additional functions. So this is something for you to take note, right? The reason why it's a good practice for you to have parent theme and child theme installed, right, is that by having these two themes installed, right, if you make any changes, the changes will then apply to your child theme only, okay, rather than editing the full Divi theme. So when you do edit your full Divi theme, the next time when you want to update your full Divi theme, okay, you will not lose any customization. Okay, I think this is something for you all to be careful, because most of you, right, some of you are very scared of doing update on your WordPress one. Because every time you do update on WordPress, you realize that this one is missing, that one is missing, everything is gone, and things like that. So that's why it's a good practice for you to do installation of child theme and parent theme. Then remember, only activate your child theme. Okay, so remember, so you take a look at my back end now. Just want to show you. So if you go under appearance, go under themes, you only activate your child theme. Okay, this is your child theme, only activate it. Your parent theme don't need to activate one. Okay, but if you don't have your parent theme, your child theme will never work. Okay, so only activate your child theme. Okay, now the next thing is over here. So coming back to here, how to install your theme, go to theme, how to install your theme, appearance, then themes, then add new, then upload theme. Okay, how to update your theme, enter your API key, and then go under dashboard, updates, dashboard, then updates. Okay. Customization, remember you need to set your UTC. Can we skip this part? It's too much. Okay, so for plugins, remember there are also two types of plugins. One is your free plugin, the other one is your premium plugin. So for a free plugin, usually your free plugin has your free plugin is different from your free themes, because free plugins usually is part of the premium plugins. Okay, meaning to say, right, the free plugin, the disadvantages for the free plugin is that it has limited function and limited support. Okay, but when it comes to update, right, usually for plugins you will have a better update compared to free theme itself. Okay, so for free advantages for free plugin is that it's free and then easily accessible. But if it's a premium plugin wise, you usually pay around $10 to $200, but you will get more updates, more function and more updates as well. Okay, so this is a difference between free plugin and premium plugin. So if you want to install plugin, go to plugins, add new. Okay, plugins, add new to install plugin. Okay, that's about it for the first day. So we talk about posts versus pages. Posts are basically for your promotion, your events. They are usually posts. For pages, they are usually more for something that is not updated frequently. So for example, your home page, your about page, all these are for your pages. Okay, so now we go through the landing page we went through, giving the planning. Okay, so yeah, so before I go on, right, any other question that you all have for me? Okay, no question, right? Okay, if not, then another part of the revision is to talk about the troubleshooting of your WordPress. Troubleshooting. So troubleshooting your WordPress, right? Okay, if you want to troubleshoot your WordPress, what you need to do is okay, deactivate your theme, activate your default theme. Okay, if the issue don't go away, deactivate your plugin, activate your plugin one by one. Then if the issue is not resolved, then go under your Chrome, right-click, inspect, search for your browser console. Okay, so 3 parts. Deactivate your theme, activate the default theme, deactivate your plugin one by one. If the issue didn't go away, right-click on your page, then click on inspect. Okay, right-click on your page, click on inspect. Then you can see the arrow on the right-hand side. Okay, arrow on the right-hand side. If there's any error. Okay. Okay, so later we talk about this part, how to check your speed. Okay, so besides that, yesterday we also went through, so this is important, how to do troubleshooting. First, deactivate your theme, activate your default theme. Secondly, deactivate your plugin, activate your plugin one by one. Okay, then third, right click on your browser, click on inspect, then you'll be able to check the issue with your WordPress. Okay, other than that, right, what you can do is the next thing that you need to do is to do the documentation. As I mentioned, right, the documentation, there are 3 things that you need to include in your documentation. So if you go onto my website, right, scroll down on the bottom part, you can see documentation. You click on the documentation, and this is an example of documentation. Okay, so for example, what you need to do is you need to, like, for example, what you need to do, you can give me a topic. So the topic for today is maybe how to edit page using DV Builder. Okay, so for example, so you can say, okay, to edit page using DV Builder, the first thing you need to do is how to log in first. Okay, then you must teach me how to log in. So to log into your WordPress, this is what you need to do. This is what you see on the screen. So do a screenshot. Okay. Secondly, tell me the steps. What is the step? For example, to create your page, to edit your page, go to pages, click on all pages, then edit with DV, click on, then show me the screenshot, right? Then click on the gray color module, then show me how to save. The third thing is tell me how to save. So click on the purple button to save. Okay, so this is about how you can create documentation. So 3 things that you need to include in your documentation is how to log in, how to do, and how to save. Okay. Any questions so far? If not, then I will teach you one more thing, 2 more things. One more thing first, then go for a break, then come back from the break, then we will do assessment. Okay, any questions?
Sorry, Teck Seng, are you doing the assessment together with us, or you leave us to do and then we'll come back to you?
I leave it to you. I leave you to do, and then I'll be here lah. So once you are done, we'll bring you to the a breakout room. From there, we will do the assessment with you. As in, I'll do the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, Teck Seng, one thing I would like to ask, for the WordPress, let's say we design everything is using a DV. So one day we say, oh, I don't want to use this hosting services. I want to bring to another fella to use. So is it difficult for me to save and port over to the other side?
This has nothing to do with DV. So meaning that you want to move from one server to one server, right? You don't do with DV. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can later, I'll teach you how to do a backup, right? You can basically do the same way, do the backup already, and then restore on the new server. That's it.
Oh, it's not difficult, right? Hopefully.
They are not difficult.
Okay, nice.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, if no question, right, I need to teach you 2 more things first. The first one is to check your page speed. So most of you, sometimes you think your internet, your website speed is very slow, right? So how do you check your page speed? Okay, so yesterday we went through on, the other day we went through on the page speed load must be around 3.5 seconds and above. So how do you check your page speed? Usually we don't check based on the seconds, on the scoring. It's more on the scoring itself. Then you can see, wow, how do you check and how do you improve? Okay, to check your page speed, right, you just need to look for this tool, say this tool by the name of page speed inside. Okay, then you can see this Google developer, right, page speed inside, click on it. Okay, then they'll ask you to enter your URL. So enter your URL, analyze. So wait for a while, you analyze your page. Wait for a while. So they take a while.
Okay.
Okay, so on the screen itself, you'll see this, right? So there will be two parts. One is the desktop, one is the mobile one. So the scoring is about 100 here. So what you need to do is you just need to make sure that your score is around 70 and above. That's good enough already. Okay, so for example, in my mobile, I have like 22 only, right? But my desktop, I have 72. So how do I see what is the issue? Go to your mobile, right? For example, 22 is an issue, right? I need to scroll down, right? I need to check what is the issue. For example, this one that says defer off-screen image. Then you can click on the arrow. Then they will teach you, okay, how do you defer off-screen image? Is by doing a lazy load WordPress plugin. Then you can go and install this lazy load WordPress plugin onto your WordPress. And for me, I didn't do it because some of my this particular plugin doesn't work with my website. So I need to go and source out more thing about it, more ways to do it. But doesn't matter lah. For me, it doesn't affect me too much for now lah. So I just leave it first. Okay. So besides that, right? You go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Nicholas, right?
Okay. Yes, correct. I'm Nicholas here. Okay. When I talk about the domain name, sorry. There's last time we mentioned about one SSL, right?
Correct.
SSL is more security. That means, am I right to say if you subscribe to this SSL, my URL it will be HTTPS.
Correct.
Oh, but if is when I put inside this page speed, right, it appears do not have the S behind. So is there something wrong with it? Or?
That means your HTTP, your SSL is not pointed properly. It's not installed.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. How come I thought that might be a reason why probably my client's site might not be able to work.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, no problem. Sorry, I lost. Okay, so so this part, are you okay or not? So whenever you see your scoring, right, if you scroll down, you always have an opportunity. So for the opportunity, they will tell you what to improve. For example, in my case, will be defer off-screen image, right? I take a look, they will say, download this lazy load image. Okay, you can do so. If not, right, they will do other things like eliminate render resource, blocking resource. Then they'll teach you how to do over here. So WordPress will teach you how to do. If not, then they will teach you like another example will be reduce server response time. So this server response time, you can't really see what to do one. So if your reduce server response time is very high, right, that means right now my server response time is 0.01 seconds. So it's still okay. But if you see like if your reduce server response time is around 2.5 seconds, like my image here, right, then your server is very slow. So you need to upgrade your server. Okay, so this is where you can see. So if you see, like for example, in desktop, right, if you see your scoring to be around 70 and above, right, then it's actually good enough already. So you don't really have to do much to it. But if you want to improve, of course, under opportunity, you still get the same opportunity to improve. Okay, so
sorry, what is this element render blocking resources?
What is it?
The first one.
Then what is that? Sure. You can install a plugin. Okay. They just need to install okay, so for this render eliminate render blocking resource, right? So basically your page will load all the scripts on Divi, right? Or on your website, right, before they present it to your user. Actually, you won't get too much of an issue right now, 0.26. So you don't get too much of an issue right now if you're using Divi, because Divi already has a plugin itself, has a built-in inline feature. So that one should resolve most of it. So you won't get too much here. So this is still okay. But if you want to increase even best, okay, so another good question. So if you want to increase your page speed even better, right, what you can do is install this thing called WP Fastest Cache. Okay, WP Faster Cache. Okay, so basically, you all know what's cache, right? Cache is the offline version. So basically, the WP Faster Cache, right, will store offline version. So every time when someone were to access the page, right, it will be faster. Okay, so Kelvin, was that Kelvin?
Yeah.
Kelvin, you can go and install this WP Faster Cache. Okay. Can? Okay. Then one more thing I need to go through with you is the mobile responsive. Okay, so how do you check whether your site is mobile responsive? What you need to do is you can go under mobile friendly tests. Now this step, right? If you are using Divi, right, you confirm get a pass one. Okay, because Divi itself is a mobile responsive builder already. Okay, so by right you don't really have to you wouldn't get any error on this if you're using Divi. Okay, but this one can search on own website. So you go under mobile friendly test. Then you can see there's this mobile friendly test here. Google mobile friendly test. Click on it. Okay, so there's this mobile friendly. So same thing, key in your URL. Then click on test URL. Okay, then analyze. It'll take a while to analyze. Hold on for a while. Hold on for a while. Okay, if you take a look, it says mobile is page is mobile friendly. But if you don't have a page is mobile friendly, right, then they will tell you same thing. They will tell you the opportunity. So they will show you what is the opportunity to improve. Okay. Yep, that's about it for your WordPress mobile friendly test. Okay, you can give it a try on your own website, because I don't have any. Maybe if one can give me a website, I can check whether is it mobile friendly. Okay, Ken, any other questions that I can help you all with? No, right? Are you all typing any question for me? No, right? Okay. So these are two things that you need to know. So there are these two tools that you need to know. Number one, to check your page speed. If your site is very slow, how can you check whether what happened to your site? Is by going to your page speed insights. Then the second thing, if you want to check your mobile responsive, you go to mobile friendly tests. Okay. Yeah. Can yeah. Nobody respond to me. Okay. Okay. Can. So the last thing that I want to go through before we before what we're going to do is we'll go through one more thing and then we go for a break. you go for a break already. When you come back, right, then I leave you for maybe 30 minutes to touch up your landing page. Then after that, we will start your assessment. Okay, the assessment is around 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, but of course, most of you can finish within, I think, half an hour. Usually in class, in the physical class, at 20 minutes, most of them, they finish already. Then they go off already. Very easy lah. Oh, don't worry too much. Okay, so the next thing I need to teach you all is the last thing I need to teach you all is basically the security of a website lah. Okay, so to keep your website safe, you need to implement a few security things. For example, you first of all need to get a reliable hosting provider. Then you need to do a regular backup. I'll teach you how to do. Free your computer from virus and ensure you get the latest CMS version. This one I'll teach you. Use a strong password and HTTPS. I just want to go through with you. This one is some of the things that you can take note. But I just want to go through with you, right? What is more in something? I'll put it in more layman term for you to understand. So just let me share whiteboard. Okay, first thing first, you all need to understand. You need to understand what is SSL cert and what it does for SSL cert. So this is something that most of you might be very confused. Like why SSL cert? What exactly is SSL cert? Right? How do you think it will help you with the secure? Okay, so resume. Okay, so now imagine. So what is SSL cert? So imagine this is your website, right? Okay. Now, what happens to your website is that your website sends information to and for your servers. So this is your, for example, this is your server. So your website send info to and for your server. Okay. So to and for your server, right? So for example, right, yeah, the most thing is, so most of you will ask me, hey, but I don't have e-commerce on my site, why do I need SSL cert? Okay, the thing is, right, whenever you send things, like for example, your password, whenever you log into your admin username and password, right, the username and password will then send to your server will say, okay, correct, then send back to your website. Okay, so this is there's a transmission over here, transmission of data. Okay, what happens is that if you don't have any SSL cert, right, if you don't have any the circuit locker, the lock, right, people can just tap onto this particular portion. They can just tap onto this particular portion to get all your information. Correct. Right. People can just tap onto your connection, then they can get all the information. So what happens is that in the SSL cert, right, the SSL cert is to the SSL cert, right, what it does is that it protects this area, and then instead, when you're trying to transmit data over to your database, right, instead of transmitting the real data, they encrypt the data and transmit a random stream of numbers and words into a database. Then from the database, they decrypt it, so the database know what to do. So it's an end-to-end encryption, one end to another end encryption. Okay, so when someone were to tap on this transmission, yes, they still can tap onto this transmission, but when they tap on this transmission, right, what they get is just random stream of numbers. Okay, so this is what we have for. So basically, this is what we have for SSL cert. Okay, so your SSL cert, right? Usually, you can buy your SSL cert from the domain or from the server side. Then they will help you to do the installation. But like I say, if you want to make things easier for yourself, right, you should buy everything together. So domain, server, SSL cert, all buy together. Okay, everything will be very simple for you. Okay, so this is something that you should think of. Okay, so this is number one, the first thing. So without the SSL cert, right, what will happen? Without the SSL cert, you will get a no secure here. So let's say, for example, I go under one of my staging site. Okay, without the SSL cert, right, this is what you see. Wait.
Xing, are you sharing screen?
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Sorry. Without the SSL cert, okay, can I see my screen? This is what you get, no secure. Okay. So I also need to let y'all know, right, if it's not secure, right, the search engine ranking will drop. Okay, so always buy SSL cert to protect your data. Okay, this is one thing that you should take note of. Then if you have a SSL cert, right, then you will get secure, and then you will get if you have SSL cert, right, you'll get secure, plus you will get a lock over here. Okay, you get a lock here. You see? Sorry. Over here, you get a lock, then you get a secure. Okay, so this will tell Google that your site is secure. Okay, so this is SSL cert. And any question on SSL cert? Okay, so some of you, right, when you install, so Nicholas, for example, in Nicholas' case, right, when you install SSL already, but it still shows not secure, then what you need to do is just go and install this plugin called Simple SSL. Stop sharing. Give me more. Confused. Okay, you can go and install this plugin that is Simple SSL. WordPress. Okay, really simple SSL. Go and install this plugin, right? Then there's no need. When you install this plugin, right, you just activate candy. Don't need to do too much on. When you activate, then they will convert all your plugin into, they'll convert all your link into into SSL link. That means with the HTTPS. Okay, simple, really simple SSL.
Yeah, Teck Seng, I thought when I purchase SSL from the hosting services, they will automatically do it for me.
Yes. So like I said, if you have any issue with your site showing not secure, even you have SSL, right, then you install this plugin.
Okay. That means you install this plugin is only for my WordPress.
Correct.
But if I do other things outside the WordPress, it won't be secure again, is it?
Yeah, correct. Outside your WordPress, they are correct. Yes.
Okay.
So I explained to you what are some of the errors. Since I got some time with you now. So you know what is usually the error for SSL cert is that okay, so usually for SSL is same thing. So this is your website, right? So your website talk to your server. So you buy a SSL cert to protect your server, correct? But sometimes, right, your website, besides talking to your server, right, they also talk to other websites. Who are these other websites? Like for example, right, your image, your videos, your whatever, like your image, your videos, right, that you call in, or some of the Google link that you share and things like that. This page itself is when this page itself is not SSL, right? Okay, then you have an error here. Okay, this error usually, if you right click inspect, right, they will say mix content. Okay, same thing. You right click inspect, you check, they will say mix content. So what is mix content is because your page is SSL cert, correct? Good. So this is good. But when you try to talk to other website, right, their website is not SSL cert. So what you do is what the plugin do is that they convert this link right to HTTPS. Then it will be SSL cert protected. Okay, so that's what the plugin does for you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so this is this is a SSL cert. So this is the first thing that you need to do to protect your website. The second thing that you need to do to protect your website is to install this. I won't install in my site now because if I install, you need to register. But you need to install this plugin that says WordFriends. So you need to register first. Then you go and install. Plugin, same thing. Go to plugin, add new, install. So the WordFriends, basically what it does is that it creates a firewall for your website. So it protects brutal force login. It protects the whole website itself, basically. Okay, so this is something that you can do.
So the same question.
Yes.
So when we install,
where
do we install? We install in the WordPress cPanel.
Correct.
Under
no, you install in your WordPress itself as a plugin. You know how to install plugin?
Plugin, yes. Okay,
correct.
these
so
are plugin.
Yeah, so same thing. So I go under plugin, click on add new.
Okay,
thanks. But I don't want you to install now on the demo server is because they need you to register. Later you'll start there if you don't register. Okay, but then install it.
Right.
Okay, so firewall number 2 is your SSL cert. The first one is SSL cert, number 2 is firewall. The third thing you need to do is to do frequent updates. Okay, regular updates. So how do you do regular updates? Same thing. You go under dashboard, you click on updates, right? Then you will be able to click on dashboard, you click on updates, right? Then you should be able to see a list of updates to do. Yeah. For this side to look. You see all this list of update, right? So it's currently up to date. But if not, you will see a list of update. So you just need to click and then click on update. That's it. Simple as that. So update frequently. So you have to do this every month. Best. Okay, before you update, right? Remember to do what? Remember to do backup first. Okay. So how do you do backup? Okay, so how do we do backup? So I just want you all to log into your backend. We'll do backup together. So this is your link to log into your backend. I give you all another 2 minutes. You can log into your backend. Once you log in, same thing, give me a thumbs up. Okay.
When you say back end is the is the all-in training that one.
I share with you the demo link. You take a look at my screen.
Okay.
Daniel, are you okay? Daniel and Nicholas, are you okay?
Yes, we are good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Nicholas and dashboard. Kevin, thank you. Nicholas, you're okay, right?
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Good. Okay, good. Okay, Selena, you log in already?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Now, so how do you do backup? The first thing that you want to do backup is by going to your plugin that says plugin, click on add new. So plugins, add new. Okay, so the search plugin, right? You search for this plugin called Updraft. Okay. Then click on install now. Updraft, then click on install now. I hope you are accepted for your assessment. So far, my class is 100% competent. So.
Sorry, Teck Seng. The plugin is Updraft.
Yeah, Updraft. Can you see there's this thing say Updraft WordPress plugin, backup plugin, Updraft, UPDRAFT, up then draft.
They say no plugin found for Updraft.
No space on, no space.
Yeah, no space.
Can you I think you click on the install plugin. It should add new plugin then add new.
Oh, no wonder. Oh,
you click on the install plugin, right?
yeah, correct. What today assessment?
Don't worry. Don't scare yourself.
Okay. I think I will get it already. Thank you very much.
Good. Okay, so once you are done, just click on activate. Same thing. Once you are activated, just give me a thumbs up. I saw Tinyan's thumbs up already. Thank you.
Teck Seng, mine it says the update field.
Refresh your page, try again.
Okay.
Vicky, Daniel, Julie, Jian Xiong, thank you. Xiaoyin, thank you. Kevin,
okay. Thank you. Now we activate.
Correct.
Okay, done.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Selena, thank you. Melinda, thank you. Nicholas should be okay, right? Okay, thank you, Nicholas. Okay, now you will be able to see this Updraft settings over here. There's a button that says press here to start. So click on the press here to start. Okay, then there's a very big button that says backup now. Okay, before you do a backup now, take a look at my screen first. Okay, take a look at my screen first. All right, so you can actually do the free updraft, right? They actually have a scheduled one, so you can actually schedule. So if you go under like let me see, settings. If you go under settings, right, then they can do a schedule every month, so you can try to do the schedule every month. Okay, that's good. Okay, updraft is good. There's a updraft is the only plugin that give you free scheduled plugin backup. Okay, so coming back to here, right, very simple, just click on backup now. Okay, then when the orange box pop up, just click backup now. Okay, so the next thing you will see is a progress bar. Okay, it will take a while, so I want to say sometime, so everyone, maybe we can go for our break first. After 20 minutes, we come back, we download the files together. So it's going to take a while. For most of you, it's going to take a while. Okay, so when you come back, right, if you see this message here, the existing backup, then later we can continue on with what we want to do. Okay, can? So click on backup now. Yes.
Yeah. Can I ask you, so every time we back up, they overwrite the old backup, is it?
No.
No.
Yeah, so later I'm going to teach you how to remove, after you download it, then how to remove the server.
Okay,
okay. So maybe because mine quite fast, so I just want to check everyone.
Done.
Done already. Done already. Give me a thumbs
very
up.
Fast.
Very fast. Okay, then I don't need go. Then don't go for break first. We finish first.
Sorry. Sorry. It comes out with creating your first backup. Then should I put now that close, or he said go back to setting?
Yeah, click on backup.
No, I click on backup already. He said creating your first backup. Then he said goes to setting. What does it mean? He said your backup apparently succeed, and then it's now completed. Then they have a orange box and say create your first backup.
Okay, don't worry. Can you take a look at my screen? Can you see? Okay, so if you take a look at my screen, right, and then this is what you see, right, then same thing, you are okay. Just give it a thumbs up. You'll be able to see this existing backup, right? Then there are all the backup files here.
Existing backup. Oh, okay.
Kelvin, Vicky, I saw your thumbs up. Nicholas, okay, right? Yeah, done. Xiaoyun, okay. Julie, okay. Melinda.
Sorry, I think my internet some problem. So I redo again the add new plugin.
Searching is what? Add in plugin. But you just now say activate already, right?
I activate, but it's still searching, right? It cannot. I don't see the small little window that you have just now.
Do you think you want to share screen with me? I take a look.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let me just share screen first. Let's take a look.
Can you see?
Wait. Okay, I saw. Okay. What should I see? Scroll down. Then install already. You see?
There already?
1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one.
1, 2. Oh, this one. Oh,
just click on the settings.
Settings.
Give me a while.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so you click on this backup now.
Backup now.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah,
okay, so later you see another pop-up, right? They said backup now. You just click on the backup now. Can?
Okay, can. Thanks.
Click on the backup. It's not done. Click one more time backup now. Sorry. I think it didn't look properly just now. Then this one click on the backup now. Okay. Okay, Kelly.
Yes.
Wait, did it load? The page load? Okay, here.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so for the rest, right? Melinda, I take over my screen. Take back my screen,
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
I don't have to do anything, right?
No need.
Okay.
Okay, so for the rest, right? But once you see this, right, can you just take a look at my screen, then you do the same action to your own side. Take a look at my screen first. Okay, number one I'll do is I will click on database. Right, then they'll search for the database now. Okay, what I'll do is I'll download to my computer. Download. So database download already, right? Okay, now once I download, I click delete from web server. It's deleted. Then I say delete. Okay, finish. Next thing, plug in. Click once. Look for it. Download. Okay. Once I download, wait for it to download. See, you download. Once it's downloaded, click on delete from web server. Okay, so click on delete from web server. Wait for it to delete. Next thing, Teams. Same thing. Download. And then delete from web server. So you do this to all your things. Okay, the reason why you want to do this to all your things is because like what just now what Teng Yen asked me, right, will it replace, right? It will not replace. So you need to delete from the web server. So everything you save in your local computer, you delete from web server. So the next time when you do backup, right, you only do backup of the files only, not the backups. So you want to do backup of the backups. Okay. Can you give it a try? Can you everyone give it a try? Once you download all your files, give me a thumbs up. So you should probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 files.
Oh, so Teck Seng, so you're talking about backup, you are backing up database, plugin, Teams, uploads, and others. Everything inside one by one, is it?
You're correct. You're correct. You're correct.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Julie.
So, Teck Seng, after we download to our computer, we delete from our web server, is it?
You're correct.
Okay.
Thank you, Jin Xiong. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Xiao Yun. Rest all okay? Okay, so what you can do is the next save all this to your computer already, right? Then after the course, right, if you want to try using this install, because we already installed everything already, so you don't need to install one more time, and it's quite troublesome. So what you need to do is later, right, after the course, right, when you buy your own server and buy your domain already, install your WordPress already, right, then you can just restore this backup. So when you restore this backup, right, it will start from everything you have. So you don't need to go and install the plugin again, install DB again, install all this again, very troublesome. Right. Understand? So all of you okay, right? Anyone cannot download yet? Okay. So all of you, if everyone is okay, right, let's go for our 20 minutes break. We come back again. The timer is 3:15 so we just come back again around 3:35, and then we will continue with a landing. We'll take a while to do a landing page, and then we'll start with assessment. Okay, if not, then thank you. I'll see you later. Bye.
Sorry, Teck Seng. Can I check with you how to do the screenshot again? Not the landing page, the one using Windows.
Windows,
yeah.
Press your window key.
I press, but it goes to the desktop.
The start button, the start, right?
Yeah, correct.
Then you just type in SNIPP.
From the search there.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah, here you go.
SNIPP.
Then you see a snipping tool, right? So you click on the snipping tool. It should look
snipping tool, yeah.
Correct. Then you just need to click on the new to capture the area. Once you capture it, you just save it.
Oh, okay, okay, understand. So whenever I want to screenshot, I do it this way.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. See you.
Bye. See you
Bye.
later.
It's the download the sleeping tool, is it that one? Huh?
Don't need to download. That one
Yeah.
is the sleeping tool is part of a window. This one is to sleep a certain area only.
Go to where? The screen capture for Windows. Huh?
You are trying to screen capture what? You are trying to screen capture full screen of
No, not full screen. The snippet
the
shot.
screen. Then what you do is you click on the Windows key and then you just search for snipping tool. Lor.
In total, there are 6 files, right?
Total there are 6, 1, 2, 3,
Click
4,
to
5,
sleeping
6.
tools.
Yeah, correct.
Don't need to
One-
download. Huh?
Sorry, Ricky, sorry.
Except for 5 are zip file, and then 1 is not a zip file.
Correct. One is the database file, Ricky.
Okay.
Yeah. Kelvin, you were saying?
Yeah, that's how you go to snipping tool for Windows, right? Correct.
Yeah, correct.
Then you go to which one?
Then can you see a new? You
go to where? Support.
You press the window key first. You are using Windows, right?
Yeah.
Press the window key. And then just type in SNIPP.
Press the window key.
Yeah. Then you just type in SNIPP.
Window key?
Window key. Your keyboard got a window, right? A window key, right?
Okay. Oh, I see.
Then you type in SNIPP. Then there's a snipping tool come up.
Okay, then?
Then there's a snipping tool that comes out. I click on the snipping tool.
Snipping tool is moving.
Huh?
You put this.
Okay, never mind. Then there's a new button on top, right?
There's one button?
New
Try and sketch. New. Okay.
Click on the new, then you can select the area.
Select the new.
Correct.
Nothing pop up.
Then you just select the area you want to capture.
Oh, so have to leave it on.
Correct. Okay, Kelvin?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. See you later, Kelvin.
Oh. Try snip and sketch.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Good evening. Doreen, hello. Everyone back already? Hello. If you are back, thumbs up also lah. Oh. Melinda, Vicky, thank you. Thank you, Judy. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, hello.
Hello. Hi, Nicholas. Selena. Okay, everyone is back. Now, what we're going to do is from now all the way until 4 o'clock, right? We're going to touch down. We're going to touch a bit on your small room page first. Okay. So as I mentioned, I don't really need to see the content inside the website. So the content can be any content itself. Okay, but what I need you to do is to play around with it. Take this half an hour to play around with your site, right? When you play around with your site, then you'll see a lot of errors. You'll start to find errors on your part. So when you find error on your part, then you can look for me, share screen with me, or ask me the question, right? Then I can resolve for you. So you will at least know, what happened when you really hands-on on your own. Okay. So at 4 o'clock, once we are done with the 4 o'clock, right? Then we will start the assessment in the next 15 minutes time. Okay.
Yes. Because just now we screenshot that one, which I didn't bold one of my
pricing, is it? You saying?
Yeah.
No problem.
I share screen with you. Just it's not a very big error, but then it's this part that it didn't bold out.
Which one it is?
It's like the table 2. After the weekly, there is a table tablet, then it bold out. But then I tried to do edit. I scared that I do edit, then this whole thing is gone. That's why I dare not to touch anything.
You go into your Visual Builder first. So the rest can go ahead and try your own building page, okay? So you go to your Visual Builder.
My what? Sorry?
Visual Builder. Click on the Visual Builder.
Sorry, what you asked to do? What you want us to do?
Take the half an hour to touch on your landing page. Then from the go and do some change. Go and do any changes lah. See how you
landing page.
just now the small room page.
Oh, okay.
Okay, do any changes, then I will attend to your one by one to see what's the error that you all have and things like that. Okay?
Okay, sorry. You say go to the landing page.
Selena, just click on Enable Visual Builder.
Oh, Enable Build. Okay.
Correct. You have until 4 p.m. So it's a very short time only. You can go and play around as much as possible.
Okay.
Okay, then you scroll down to the portion.
Not using edit.
What edit?
In the edit page, is it?
No. Correct. This is correct. Okay, so you click on the settings. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
This one's supposed to be bold. Right,
the center, right? Center, right?
Yeah, the center one. Yeah.
You click on the second settings button.
Settings second button. Okay, the table.
Yeah, correct.
Table. Okay, yeah.
Click on design.
Okay.
Design.
Oh, design. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Click on design.
Okay, click on layout.
Okay.
Layout.
Layout. Okay.
Then click on this.
Which one? Oh, this one.
Yeah. Then stand out either.
Oh.
Right.
Then the color. Then the color is
okay.
Right.
But I won't advise you to go for the design. You go out from outside first. Just click on the back arrow first. Click on the back arrow first.
Which one? One
This
only.
one. This one.
Huh? This one. Oh, this one. Oh, okay.
Then you click on design.
Design.
Click on you want to change the color of this, right?
Text, is it? Yeah.
Then you mouse over to this part. Put your mouse over.
This part.
Mouse over to this part. Don't have any paintbrush.
No paintbrush.
Okay, never mind. Then you scroll down under text.
Under text.
You scroll down again. I see. No. Sorry. How do you change? Okay. You go under content first. I see whether your background is correct. Okay, then you got the background below. There's a background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the background. Then you just change the color.
No, cannot. This one will change everything. Okay, then you go under design.
Under design.
You go under body text. Yeah.
Body text.
Then you change. This one is a text. A text below. This one is a text. So you want to change the color background for
the
this.
Background, yeah. So what do you call that? It's called box back shadow.
No. Wait, let me check for you. You know what I check for you,
Okay.
So now wait for a while. Let me check for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sorry, Teck-Seng. How do I change the logo?
Which logo? Under DB, go to DB theme options.
Theme option. Okay, thank you.
DB then theme option. Yes.
Thanks.
The background featured, either background color featured, either background. What's the background featured table? So now, sorry, I'll just give a minute.
No worry. Teck-Seng.
Oh, I saw. Okay, I saw already. You go under layout. You click on the design. Under layout.
Design. Go and go layout. Yeah. Okay.
Then the color is here.
Oh, so this is called a layout color.
No, it's called a featured background color. So just how you made this table featured, right? So if you change the featured background color now, maybe you change to like orange.
Okay.
Then it become orange. So this is a featured table.
Oh, this is a featured table.
Yeah.
So when I want to change the text, because the text doesn't look bright enough. So if I want to change the text, then how? The text. If I want to change the text,
then text go under body text.
It's still under design lah. Is it still under
correct.
design?
Still under design, correct.
It's still under design, and it's called body text.
Yeah, correct. You scroll down, there's a body text.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry. So I just click OK. Now, Dixon, just want to ask you, if this whole thing is called features, this whole thing.
No. This thing is called pricing table. Why is it featured? It's because you make the center one featured table. That's why it stands out. Right. That's not, remember, no, you made the center one.
Because how come it's not stand out already now? Huh? How come not stand out? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I look at it. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, so that is called, because it stand out is under featured.
Correct.
Stand out. Oh, okay. So now I have to screenshot this whole thing again, right? Because just now was wrong.
Correct. Then you save first, then you screenshot. You save already, exit from Visual Builder, then you screenshot.
Okay, so it's Control S.
Yeah, correct.
Then I save first.
Exit, then you.
Okay. Then I exit to Star Trading Room, right? Am I correct, Dixon? Oh, sorry. Exit from here. Okay. So I go back into screen capture. I go back into download the whole thing. Sorry, Dixon. Did I have to go and capture again and then download the whole thing? Huh? Why cannot answer?
Sorry, Selena. You click on this camera. Yeah, can already.
I click already.
Yeah, can already. Then can already. Then they ask you to download, so you just download here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then you go already.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry.
No problem.
Hi, Dixon.
How
come I have this? Wait. How come I have this?
Give you a while. Thinking, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What is it? Okay. This is your captcha. Security captcha.
So.
If you want it, you can just leave it. If you don't want it, you can go to the settings. Go to the module settings.
Black one, right?
Yeah. Then you go under elements. There's elements. Spam protection. Can you see spam protection?
Yep.
Correct. Then you just remove the captcha. I can't see it. Yeah. Then no more idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can. Thanks.
No problem.
Dixon, can I ask
Yes.
with regard to the features of DV? Okay, I tried to check in DV. I couldn't find a table function. Just like
table. DV don't have table function.
Oh, okay.
But what you can do is you can either go for, because table usually we don't use table unless you want to present data.
Yeah, correct.
So you are trying to present data, is it?
Correct. Is there any way to work around with DV?
I won't recommend you to use DV, but I recommend you to use this WP data table. WP.
Oh, it's a plugin, right?
Yeah, WP data table. You try this plugin. It's a free plugin. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a free plugin, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. So it can be used if I design my my theme inside DV. I can actually incorporate this in or with.
Correct. Yes, you can. Hello.
Okay. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can, no problem. Then the other thing is that I'm also looking for bullets. Bullets should be quite common, right? Because it's under text, I can bullet it, or list. Yeah. Okay. DV, I saw that function. I think DV is quite okay. Now I know how to use.
A lot, but some of it, like the contact form, right, only do a very minimum thing only.
Yeah, normally we won't need so cheap one.
If you want something very simple, right, DV actually is quite easy to start and to get a bit up. But you want to get something very complicated, DV also can do. Just that some of it require a bit more work around, different work around.
Okay. Can. Okay. Then I'm going to play around with this DB data tables. Thank you very much.
Right. No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Thanks.
Fixing one question.
Go ahead.
How to remove this?
Which one?
I just cross it?
Which one again?
It's like the whole page has.
Give me a while. I can't see your side.
No.
Oh, the line? Cross this.
Can cross,
this one is the save button. You cross it.
Okay, I saved it now.
Save already, then you can cross it. You can close it, no problem.
No problem. I scared.
No problem.
Can cross.
No, can cross. Yes.
Okay. Great. Thanks.
Okay. About 7 more minutes, then we can wrap up already.
Say, can I check under the price list? I can only put one book now, the button, right? The center and the right
pricing table is
cannot put, right?
The pricing table. Yeah, only one button.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, usually don't put too many buttons. Just one button will do.
Okay, thank you.
Saying you want to make any changes on your small what? You go to visual enable there to make changes, is it?
Correct. Got a question here. Are you all okay, everyone? We can wrap up soon in 5 minutes time.
Teck Seng, I got a question for you, Teck Seng.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if we design the whole page in the WordPress, right, then the last part is to migrate this into the what you call my web host and server, right? Okay.
Correct.
Sorry, Teck Seng, how do I strike off the item that is not included in the price list? In the price
minus
list?
Put a minus in front first.
Minus in front of where?
You put a minus, or you want to strike off, right?
Like
then you
for
go
example,
under,
free lunch, I want to strike it off.
but right now it's already excluded already, right?
Yeah, but
So
because just now I play around and it becomes.
But it's excluded already, right? Excluded
Yeah.
already, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so what you need to do is just go under design. You come out from the pricing table settings first. The main settings. Then there's
Okay.
under design, you can see excluded texts.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Can see, right?
Later I try. I open up my screen. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we will be starting with the assessment soon. So just what you can do is just help me prepare for your identification card, right? Which you're going to use it later. Prepare your identification card.
Teck Seng, now I'm trying to go to the dashboard. Then they put here you have unsafe changes. Do I discard and exit or save?
No. Save and exit.
Save. Okay, thanks.
Sorry, Teck Seng, what should we go now?
Okay, so let's do this together.
Is it go back to the dashboard?
What do you mean? Go back to the dashboard.
Where are we going back?
Okay, wait for me. Okay, so now everyone, we've just let's settle down. Just wrap up what you have done, and we will start with the assessment in 10 minutes time. What I need you to do is I need you to present your NRIC later, and at the same time we need to do a room capture to make sure that the room is you're alone in the room, and also see your IC later. Okay, so this one I will have to do verification with you. So for now, right, everyone is ready for the assessment, right? If you're ready for assessment, can you give me a thumbs up? Then I can share with you a screen. Thank you, Selena. And thank you, Kiamin. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Now, I just need you to go to, so the first step right now is need you all to go to this page. Take a look at my screen. So I'll push you all to different rooms later. Then you all will do the the chat verification later. Okay, wait. Let's go. Okay, so the first step that I need to do is to head to this particular website, equinetacademy.com/accesswp. Okay.
Sorry, Teck Seng, any chance of sharing that in the chat so you can cut and paste?
Sharing that in the problem with the chat is I don't think you can copy and paste. Yeah, I don't know why you cannot copy. I'm not too sure. But
yeah, the NTUC one they can, I don't know why.
NTUC one can.
Can, yeah. Because I do it the SIA, I used to do the cut and paste. And
okay, see, if I can copy to you, right? I don't know why. You check, you see whether you can.
You can put to chat like it's easier, then we copy and paste.
Wait, I think it was disabled recently.
Yeah, I think you need to enable it or something. Now can.
I think can click cannot copy only, can click.
Can click, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was disabled recently.
The password as well.
Okay, the password, the password is WP695. Okay, now once you enter already, right? Once you enter the site already, right?
Yeah.
What you will need to do is you will need to fill up your particular forms. And then based on the particular forms, you will then ask you to download a URL. Okay, so I just, maybe you're okay with this part already, right? I just put this aside first so you can see.
It's saying, I key in the URL, but they didn't ask for password yet, right? I only need to key in my IC and everything first.
Correct. Detail.
Yeah, thanks.
One moment, my site can't be reached.
I cannot go into this one. They can copy, copy and paste.
Date of birth, 16.
Can copy, he said can copy. The guy go say can copy,
Cannot copy, just click on it.
Just click only. Okay, just click on it, cannot copy.
Down here, not on the screen, down here.
Siao already, I go siao already. So difficult. I don't take the course. I don't know.
Okay, once you fill out the detail, then they'll ask you to view. In order to view this assessment, you need to enter your passwords. Okay, so you just need to enter the password is WP695. Enter. Then WP695. Password is wrong.
And already in the system.
You can go in. Your password is correct, is it?
Yeah.
Password is correct.
Correct.
3 hours.
Yeah, I can go in.
Oh, cannot. Okay, sorry.
I think
because I kept.
Character sensitive, yeah.
Okay, so once you see the download, right, you can see that there's a part 1, there's a download link, right? So you either use the Microsoft Word document, or you can click on the Google link. Okay, if you click on the Google link, right, then you just need to make a copy to use the Google link. You can't write anything here, so you just need to make a copy. Okay, then you keep this window open. Okay?
Again,
can I?
Teck-Seng, can
you
repeat?
Which part?
To keep what open?
Keep this window open. That means keep this assessment window open.
Okay, then.
Because later you need to upload.
So the assessment part 1, 2, 3.
So part 1, right? Can you see? But can you see the document? You can click on the document. You'll be able to download the document. Either use the Microsoft Word document, or if you want the Google Docs, right? Then you can just use the Google Docs link.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, texting. After we go in already, they have part 1 assessment 30 minutes, right? So we just download the assessment document, is it?
Huh? Assessment document?
Yeah. It go down to protect assessment, WordPress written assessment. You have 180 minutes, part 1 written assessment, download assessment document. So I just download, is it?
Correct.
Student written assessment mean download the WordPress creation, website creation. Is it this is the one, or we have to submit the name or what? Just download.
You just download first and do first. Download and do first.
Download and do first.
Okay. Yeah. So I think how do I do this? Nova.
Saying?
Yep.
Sorry. When it comes out, it just the assessment show that you need to you need to answer the question, right? 1, 2, 3, right? There are 3 parts.
Yes.
You just answer the question and then you save, is it?
You just answer the question.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring you all to a breakout room. So with the breakout room, I will do a verification with you. Okay.
Sorry, the learning portal there, what's the password to go in? Log in.
Password to?
Log in the learning portal, the slides, all those.
Your learning portal password is your own password that you already created the other time. I think the first day you create on.
First day.
Okay. The first day you create, if you forget your password, then you just forget your password. Click on the forget password.
Forget password. Lost your password.
Correct.
Then can go in.
Then you reset your password for your learning portal.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring you all to the breakout room already. So you receive a notification to ask you to join breakout room. Just go inside your own breakout room.